This is so bad. How did you even get here, my friend? What are you doing here? You're the worst. Yes, definitely raw fish. That's how we do down here. So we took care of one base, which is I don't know how to feel about this. I don't. They're so close. I need to just kill them off right now, but then obviously we're not even doing anything at our base anymore. This is terrible. I really should just restart. But I kind of wanted to get a little bit farther so I could figure out how to do it more efficiently next time. But this, like right now, I haven't made any progress. I don't know what I'm doing still. So I can't do anything better because we haven't done anything. It's a bummer. Just gonna keep doing this. Alright. We got this base out of the way. It's actually not costing us much ammo at all. We've used up 5 ammo there. That's not bad. I really should have taken a screenshot of our starting setup so I would know where the biter bases are. Because right now none of them should be within our pollution range, I would guess, but who knows. So I'm coming over here and I'm gonna take out this base as well because it's our pollution was getting here and I just don't want to deal with these guys at all. Oh my, there's a lot of worms and it's very scary. I'm just spamming all of my buttons just to make sure I survive. Okay, we should be good. We definitely... Wow, there are 5 worms here? Are you serious? This was not fair. This map has not been very kind to me. I was looking at the healing factor of the base. Alright. So this is almost done, at least. So we'll have this. We'll have our mining back up. We already have 5 on us, so that's pretty good. I'm glad I had the foresight to pick that stuff up before we left. Unfortunately, I didn't pick up these because I thought they would attack from above or go over here. I was mistaken. Okay, so since we're doing this, we might as well set this up for our main smelting area. Pick up our coal. We'll put 5 in each section. We'll put 4. These mine very quickly. Then we'll queue up some furnaces. The other question is, do we have enough to make our transport belts? Like we do, so that's nice. Okay, these miners are just about in, so we'll start it off. Just putting them on the end here because we don't have too many and might as well get this done closest. Let's finish off our setup here. Does anyone know how to make ghosts of things without actually having the material? Is that something you can do? I don't know how many furnaces we'll need. I don't know. I think we're going to want to process all of our ore into ingots. I don't think there's a reason not to. When I could see everything will need the ingots. Yeah, so we're gonna have these ingots being brought down. Some of them will be processed into plates, and then the others will be shipped off who knows where. So trying to decide what we need. We really do need a little bit of everything. We still have all these ingots here. I'm going to turn a lot of them into plates. I don't know what else to turn them into at the moment. You don't know? Okay. Yeah, it'd be pretty helpful if you could like go over here and do it. But oh well. That's part of the reason I'm making ghosts is because I don't have the thing itself, right? Okay, we're still making belts. Let's see if we can. So the idea here is we're going to be making furnaces here. We'll have 2 furnaces, two for tin, 2 for copper, and I'll just leave it at that for now. I don't know if I want to do more than that. That's a space. In reality, I'm just gonna have 1 tin, 1 copper next to each other. Hopefully that will be good enough. Okay, this is taking way too long. What do I need for science? Copper plates and 10 gear wheels. How do you make 10 gear wheels? Tin plates. Okay, so that's why I'm making these. I'm gonna put this down. There we go. The electric furnaces are bigger. Okay. Like the next tier, you mean? Or do you mean like the electric furnaces the normal ones that you get in vanilla? If so, then correct. Yes. Either way, we can always change it up later. Again, this is all just trial and error. We're gonna need to mess around with things a lot, and that's kind of the fun of it, you know. It's kind of new. We don't know what's going on. So we have to learn what to do. Okay, I don't need 3 of these. I can stop this. Stop this. Gonna need these. And then now we actually have the science parts at least, so we can get this going, because our lab hasn't been working for us for a while. In the meantime, we can pick all this up, put them into here. We still have some furnaces going while we're waiting on all of this. Okay, well, we'll find out. Is it just one of each? 1 and 2? Oh man. So that's going. Let's start this off now that we have belts to work with. We're still making more belts. I do think we'll need it, but I'm gonna cut this a little short because I do want these inserters down. Now I'll just put 3 on each side. Pick up everything and hand feed it to those furnaces that we have. Good. So now we finally have some science to work with. At least we're making a little bit of progress. Excuse me. At least we're making a little bit of progress in that area. So we're getting by. We had a little bit of a mishap with those biters, but we took care of them at least. We're gonna have to worry about these guys soon. I should probably go and kill them now because we've seen the problems that they've caused us before. So let's actually go do that after we set this up real quick. So tin is going to go here. The copper is going to be over here. Let's make one of these. That doesn't require much. Thank goodness. Actually make a couple of these then. We'll put this. We'll make this a legitimate setup later on with two of these. But right now, I'm just interested in getting the ore into the furnaces. Make a couple more. So many things that I need to make for this. That's crazy. But let's make a... Yes, please keep on destroying the belts. You do not need to destroy anything else. Why would you do this? Why? That is so mean. This is bullying. You guys don't need to bully me. It's very unnecessary. I'd like to just leave you alone, but you guys are not doing me any favors here. Okay. Actually, so let's check on where they're coming from. They're coming from all over, apparently. What is this? I don't feel safe going down here to kill these guys, but I think I have to. So let's go do that right now. We'll just make a lot of inserters in the meantime. Okay, we're gonna need to put some coal in all these. I'm gonna take the coal away from the inserters that I have here. I know I put a lot of them already. So by taking the majority of them and just spreading them out, it should last long enough until I get back. Let's do a save. IRS1. S is for solo because we had another IR run earlier with multiplayer. Alright, so same deal. Just gonna get up and personal with these guys. Try to kill off the worms as quick as possible because they're the ones who's gonna cause us the most trouble. And there we go. So the rest of this should be relatively simple. I'm very glad this is not like vanilla shotgun. Because the vanilla shotgun stops you a lot more, so you can't do this continuous walk at this speed in vanilla. That's very nice. So we got rid of those guys. Let's explore over here just to make sure that there's no spider bases really close by. Yeah, more trees down here. That's good because we're gonna need trees eventually. Trees are used for a lot of things, like the something that I saw earlier. I'm gonna grab a couple of these now while we're here. Yeah, we don't have a lot of fish left, you're right. So we should also look for another body of water so we can get more fish. Okay, we got about 100. I'll leave them alone for now because, like you said, we don't have a lot of fish left. So I really only want to fight if I have to at the moment. And they're still a little away from our pollution, so although they should come soon, we should still be okay. We should put up some turrets soon so we can stop worrying about other biters coming to us. Good. Oh, hey, a lot of trees. I like it. Okay, good. I was worried about finding more trees, but seems plenty. Okay, cool. There's more water over here, which means more fish. So I'm gonna go fishing over here. There doesn't seem to be too many. That's not good. We've already used about 100 fish in our endeavors here. So that's a little scary because this is still early game. This is still super early game. And we're already going hard on the fish. And again, the fish are finite as far as I know. So once you fish them out, no more will come in that body of water. You'll have to go find a new one. Which means more exploration, which means possibly running into more biters and, you know, that whole thing. Okay, I'm going to get this crafting speed upgrade. It's 50, which is a lot, but it's going to help us out because I'm doing a lot of handcrafting at the moment. So if we increase it a little bit, it will speed it up dramatically overall, I think. And so that's that. Let's continue making some belts. We're going to need those. We're going to need more mining drills. We're going to need some stone furnaces. Let's go check on our stone down here. I'm sure it ran out of coal a long time ago. You can see we're using predominantly the copper versus the tin. We have a lot more tin than we do copper. Yes, we've been mining, or we've been making a little bit more, but you can see all these things are copper down here. All right, so we're going to be looking to make something similar to this from right next to it. for the copper ingots. I really should have done that first. Instead of using the tin, I should have made copper, knowing that we already had all this tin. That was short-sighted of me, but that's fine. So we want to make sure that there's going to be enough room to do the coal setup. So for that, that means that we're going to want to do something like this. And that's actually perfect. But I think to make this a little bit better, we're gonna still move this up one because we want it in line with the copper, and the copper is already down one. So we're gonna bring this up slightly. That scared me. I saw this moving. I'm like, oh no, are they attacking me again? All right, so I'm gonna steal one of these and wait for it to finish because I know this takes a while, so might as well. Okay. I'm gonna take this so I can plan this out. Want at least 3 again. I'm gonna take a. I thought I had burner. Oh, I do. Okay. To say, I thought I made 1,000,000 of these things. It's hard for me to search for things because I forget where they should be, or like I don't know where they should be, and I don't recognize the sprite. So looking at them, it's kind of it's like I don't know what I'm looking for. I know you're here somewhere. Making too much spaghetti. You can never have too much spaghetti. That is the way of the Wolf School of Piloting and Miscellaneous Skills. So you've learned well, Blurb. Congrats. No belts mod. What does that mean? How do you use no belts? What is this foreign concept that you were trying to tell me? So I think I'm going to bring this up one. One more. We'll have it even with this. But I want to have enough room to put our coal belt and not have to do anything wacky. No belts but gives you baby logistic bots. But you're saying like you can't use belts at all? Then how do you have spaghetti when you just use a bunch of bots? Shouldn't it be the cleanest space you've ever seen? I mean, true, but all right, all right, all right. You do you. Okay, so we have this set up. We just need to place down everything. And then get our coal over here. So, because these are burner mining or burner inserters, we're gonna have to keep an eye on this. They are gonna be using up coal, obviously, because they're burners, and we're not using any electricity. They do go down very slowly if they work anything like they would in vanilla. So we do have time. As long as we put maybe 100 in there, we should be absolutely fine. I'm gonna get another couple couple drills in here to cover for any coal that we're gonna need. But as it is right now, you know, it's going. It's not not the worst thing in the world, at least. Biters seem to have calmed down, namely because we killed them. But no, the other sets haven't come by yet, at least. So I'm happy about that. And now we have these ingots being made. Again, we're going to have to turn these ingots into plates. So that means that we're going to have to invest in a lot more assembly machines very shortly. So we should probably get on that pretty soon. But I just wanted to get this setup made so we have the bare necessities covered, and then the rest we can add as we go. I don't know what let's see, mining speed is 0.625. Crafting speed is 1. So it's slightly, so the ratio is probably 0.625. That is 5/8. So don't do math on stream. Don't do math on stream. I don't know how many of these would equal this. I don't know what the ratio is, but it's 5/8 to 1. So it'd be 5 of these to 8 of these, right? I think it's 5 of these to 8 of those. Hey Bubbles, how's it going? So we have 4 of these, so 6 should be fine. We should probably have 7 if we wanted to think that this ratio is proper, but we'll do our best. Hey Master Gecko. It's going fine. I mean, I'm going in this blind. I don't know what's going on really, but it's pretty crazy. The amount of things that you need to make anything is quite large. Like you see, I'm going to make this mining drill. It's 4 things, right? Wrong. It's actually all of these things. So there's a lot to go into it. It's a lot of extra things that you'll have to add. So we're working on it, and biters have not been kind to us, so it's progress is coming, but it's coming slowly. I know there are, I guess, harder mods. I don't know anything about mods, to be honest, but I know like the Pyanodon mods are pretty crazy as well, that kind of thing. What's the crafting time? I don't know. It says 1, I believe, so I guess it's 1. It doesn't say per second, so I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. It doesn't have any units. Oh, you are doing the pie mod? Tell me how that goes, because I'll probably eventually go into that one. I didn't see any number, but I might have just missed it. Oh, it's 38.4 divided by 12. Like a little over 4, I guess. Or a little over 3, I mean. I didn't see the giant timer. I was looking at the description, but I forgot they actually give you the timer. So it's 38.4. Let's break out the calculator. It's 3.2. So this is 5/8 per second. Or this is, no, that's not right. It's 1 per 5/8 of a second. Wait. don't do math on screen. You get 1 in 6.625 seconds. You get 5/8 of 1 in 1 second. Okay, there we go. That's how units work. You get 0.625 in 1 second. That means that it'll take over 1 second to get 1. Is that right? That didn't seem like the rate. No, that's definitely the rate. All right. So I'm going to round up and say it's 2 per second, or 2 per... Oh my gosh. Don't do math on stream. I'm going to say it's 1 for 2 seconds. It's a little over 1 for 2 seconds. And these are take 3 seconds. Or 3 takes 1 for 3 seconds. So let's type this out. So we got copper mine drills, and that's 1.2 per 2 seconds. We got our stone furnaces. That's 1 per 3.2 seconds. So so we want to make 2 of these, probably around 4 seconds. So it's kind of close to 1-to-1 ish. It's not, but I think I'll just have it as is. 6 for 4. That's good enough for me. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, Master Gecko. Those numbers. Yikes. I have no idea how long this map will take me, but it's gonna be a while, probably. But I don't think it's gonna be as long as that. That is quite insane. But so you're saying we? Do you mean how many people is we? No, I don't know, Gorb. Well, we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. I don't think so though. There's a lot of other cool mods, and I don't want to. What do you mean by graveyard? There's a lot of cool mods I don't want to spend 117 hours to get green circuits automated. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I want to bring this down, I guess. I have undergrounds? I have undergrounds. James says, oh, gotcha. Oh, you better believe if I start it, I'm finishing it. That's just how I am. Might take a while, but we're gonna finish it. We might take more breaks. We're finishing it. Whatever we're doing. This. What is there? There's a shame subreddit for the high graveyard. Is it? Didn't surprise me. All right. So you're saying it's 1 to 2 levels? You're saying it's 2 to 1. You're saying 1 drill for 2 furnaces. Is that what you're saying? Okay. All right. Well, we'll do that. That's not as many as I thought. For a graveyard, I was expecting tens of streams. Wait, why did I just do that? No, give me those back. We should, okay, so ABC, always be crafting, needs to happen in this run. It absolutely no question. If we're not crafting something, we're doing something wrong. So let's make sure that we're topped off on our copper and let's start crafting stuff because things are going to go pretty slowly as is. It doesn't help if we're going to not speed this up by crafting stuff. Or regulars. Gotcha. Well, I guess I don't know. I guess we can get the team together if I ever want to do pies. We had a nice multiplayer group. How many hours do you have in that? I don't even know what I'm making on those. I'm gonna just pick them up for now. Then I'm gonna bring them down here and put them next to my chest. Then get some plates going. These things are so loud. Lorb, don't do it. You have so much to live for. Unless you're gonna say you're gonna have other people do work for you. Challenge is that nothing is simple. Yeah, well. I like things simple. This is already getting a little crazy here. You can see all this stuff that we're making just to make some drills. And this, we haven't even gotten onto any of the new ages. We're still on Stone Age, basically. Even though I really haven't used stone for literally anything in here. Copper Age, I guess, is the better term for this. I'm glad I made exactly enough. Grab more coal. So again, we're point of levels. It's 1 to 2 on these, so that means that we should at least have 8 going. I'm gonna. It doesn't hurt to just leave these here, but I'm just gonna pick them up for now. Because we saw how the biters have ravaged our base pretty quickly last time. So I don't want unnecessary things down if we can help it. What am I making? Tin plates. Okay, let's plop this down. Let's make some wheels. We can get some more That's right, I do need to output these. I was wondering why I didn't have any more of these. Gosh, the coal requirements on all these burners are killing me. Not because, you know, coal's hard to come by, but it's more that we're gonna be hand feeding a lot of things at this rate. So tin plates, which we have copper rods and copper gear wheels. So have that down there. Ingots? Ingots. Okay. All right. That's good. So again, I think my plan for early game here is Like, I don't know how I want to set up anything to automate. So what we're going to do is we're just going to have kind of like one of everything going into a chest, and then we'll just have a stack of each thing in my inventory whenever we want to make something. That way our hand crafting can go a little bit more smoothly. Definitely not the best way to go about this, but it's better than nothing because it's a little insane. And if we can't have a mall of finished products, at least we can have a mall of intermediates. I'm going to add a little bit more to our bowl here. It did take a little bit for it to pile up. I don't think we actually need this. I think we'll be fine now that we've actually backed this up already. But it did take a while to do, so I'm just going to leave this here, and then I'll add the coal once we can complete that there. All right, so we'll pick up some more plates. We need to make a lot of assembly machines. We're gonna just need so many if we want to get anything done in a short time. I have so many drills being made. I'm gonna break these down because we already have some of the intermediates, so look at that, 20. We could make 20. Or we had to start making stuff. Almost there, almost there. And then once we have the coal in here, I believe all these burners will work except for these middle ones. And I'm okay with that. It's a little bit less to manually insert, so that's fine with me. I can't think of a setup where I would be able to insert coal into these guys. If I had coal on this belt, I don't think that would feed them either. So yeah, I don't see a good way to feed these other than doing it manually. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Hopefully it won't be too long before I get electricity. All right, let's down slightly so we can get our 8 furnaces online. So that we're facing the right way. It is a very strange feeling to have burner mining drills in a furnace setup after playing so many hours of vanilla, you know? It just feels wrong. It feels like I'm doing something very, very wrong. And I still might be doing something very, very wrong. I don't know, but this is the best I can come up with. I don't know if these inserters will be able to keep up with the output that we have here, but I'll have to hope they do. Okay, so now that we have the furnaces set up, what we're going to want to do is get some more assembly machines made. So let's get that queued up. We're also going to need a lot more wood. So let's go find some wood while we're waiting for this to be made. And let's make sure our miners are topped off. Yes. Do you know how to do that? Oh. What do you mean? What interface tab? The settings? Oh, okay. How does this work? But what don't I have something of? Oh no. Okay, well, I guess that helps, definitely. But what if I don't have it made at all? Is there anything for that? I really shouldn't be cutting out these trees next to my base. I need all the help with pollution I can get. Oh well. Oh, that's true. Okay, cool. Thank you, Fluffles. Dropping the knowledge. Appreciate it. Okay, this is almost made. So the plan here is I'm not sure. I don't know how I want to set this up. We have not that much space to work with, but what I'd like to do is I'd like to extend this a little bit and then have some of those be made into plates, and then some of them also be made into whatever uses just the normal ingots. I don't know what needs what, so we're gonna have to figure that out. So we have copper rods that need ingots. We have wooden beams that need wood. We have cables and rivets that need the rods, which need the ingots. And we have bearings that also need the ingots. Okay, so we need ingots for the rods and the bearings. And looking at all this, it looks like we definitely should increase our copper production over our tin. We're going to need copper way more than tin with this stuff. And then later on, when we have bronze, we'll have to be combining the two. So we'll still need an excess of copper. So I think we should probably add a couple more miners here and increase the production rate here for the plates. In the meantime, let's see what else can we make. I have 8. I need way more than that. I'll make all those. So in the meantime, while this is making, we'll set up more of this.